Okay. Hey guys. Okay, so I did make an intro to this already, but then I was just ranting for 2 minutes about absolute bull. So this is me remaking that. It's been a while. Quite a while. I've not been on my YouTube grind, guys. I'm so sorry. Year 12 is not for the week. Actually, it wasn't that bad. I'm just kind of exaggerating. But year 12 is not for the week, guys. It was long and strenuous. And mocks week wasn't that bad, guys. I'm, again, exaggerating because I'm dramatic. But I'm just here to give a quick life update. How year 12 was, how summer was, a few tips. I'm trying to be on my grind this year. I'm trying to get real good grades. And I'm trying to be a better Christian and just a better person in general, because I don't think I'm a bad person, but I feel like there's always room for improvement. You feel me? So let's get into it. Okay. So I haven't posted in a real long time. I'm going to try and post this week before I get back to school, because I know that if I post this week, then that's going to be a bit of a push to post when I'm at school, because if I don't do it before I go back, I'm not going to do it when I get back. But if I do it now, then that's a bit motivating for me to do it when I get back. You feel me? You get the gist. So let's start with summer. Yeah, this has been such a dead summer for me. Just for me personally, again, I went to Nigeria at the end of July, so everything had stopped. Like, I'm never gonna lie, by first week of August there was barely anything happening, and I was not about to be going out for the sake of going out, because as much as I want to be outside, I'm not about to be going outside like I have no home training. So it was just a pretty dead summer. It was supposed to be my self-improvement summer, and I sat on my bed like a bag of rice and watched Netflix and read books. Guys, I need to enter my main character era, because I watched a TikTok and someone was like, if you were sitting down and watching your life on Netflix, would you want to binge that show? No, because I'll be sitting down watching a character binging Netflix in that show. Like, my life is too boring right now. I need to up it up, And again, with my YouTube, too many people I know I have YouTube, and like, that's not an issue, but I feel like that's probably why I don't post as often, because I probably should. And then people are always on my ass about it, but then I also have to edit. And guys, I'm not gonna lie, I've tried to make videos. I just haven't, like, because again, I feel like they're not interesting enough. Like, I went to Croatia, I vlogged that, but then I never posted. I think I went to Paris as well. I think I also vlogged that. I just vlog like day in the life sometimes, and then I just don't post them, which is like, what's the point of having a YouTube channel if you're not gonna post? Guys, I know I'm talking really fast, I'm really ranting right now, so I'm gonna try and not rant as much, because that's gonna be so much editing for me. My but I'm hitting right now. So, funny thing is, I actually, guys, I promise you, I have literally an album in my phone of vlog that I've started and just never have done. And I was supposed to make vlogs this summer as well, but then when I went back, everybody had started leaving, because like, either people are starting uni this year or they went before me and they were coming back. So it just kind of never worked. I was like, should I make another group video? But then I was like, why am I always making group videos? Like, I know they're funny and people enjoy them, but like, I should make some about me, And then TikTok has been mocking me. Like, guys, I know I've been ranting about this for 2 minutes about how I'm such a bad YouTuber, but TikTok has been mocking me. Like, you need to get off your ass and grind. And I was like, because YouTube for me is just fun. Like, it's not, I would love for it to go somewhere, but like, it's not like it's the end of the world if it doesn't. Like, it's not like this is what I want to do full time in life, if you feel me, Like, I have goals and aspirations. I'm gonna get my degree, But I'm not saying people that do YouTube don't have goals and aspirations, but yeah. So where do we begin? Okay, so year 12. I haven't written down anything. I should probably put bullet points down of what to say. So give me 1 sec. Okay, tips for those going into year 12. Don't stress about making friends. Just don't do it. You're gonna make friends. Like, I know that you're always worried about, are these people gonna like me? It's gonna be a bigger environment. They're gonna be, especially if you're going to a new sixth form, like, they're gonna be all new people. Like, you're eventually gonna find your people. Like, it'll probably be in the first 6 weeks. Just like, don't wait too late to make friends, because to be fair, by the third, fourth week, maybe for boarders, I also don't know for day schoolers, because I am a boarder, you would have made your friends. Again, there's some people you're gonna start off being friends with that you won't end being friends with, and there's some people that you're gonna be friends with from the beginning to the end, and there's some people that you're gonna be friends with or become friends with midway through the year. But like, don't stress about making friends. Like, if you're not a wicked or evil person, you're bound to make friends. Like, don't stress about it. Also, if you're religious, like you're Muslim, you're Christian, or even if you're an atheist, don't like lose your values because you have gone to A levels. Like, don't forget your home training, please. Like, remember where you're coming from when you go to A levels. Don't go there and start acting a damn fool, because this is for boarders. Because don't lack home training outside, or they'll talk about you and they will be like, this person is not normal. I'm just saying. I don't gossip, but I'm just saying. Like, also, don't pretend to be someone you're not when you're in A levels. Like, maybe again, I'm going to emphasize this. I am a boarder, so my experience is probably different from day schoolers. But as a boarder, especially with one that has like a lot of international people around them, don't pretend to be someone you're not, because it will show. Like, before you leave, especially like by the end of the first term, everyone is like, you can't keep up with faking who you are, because you live with these people, and it's going to be so draining to try and keep up with being someone you're not, trying to act like this is not how you act, or be fake or something like that. Just like, be yourself, and like, don't be mean. If you're a mean person, don't be mean, but like, be yourself, be who you are, and then you find the people that you click with best. You feel me? Like, if you're pretending to be someone you're not, people are gonna find out. Like, you can't keep that up. Like, it's gonna be so draining and stressful to you yourself. And then, why is that what they sent you to school to do? To be faking who you are? Like, like, just be who you are. And study. This sounds just like, I'm not saying study like your life. Obviously, study be like English. I'm trying to organize my thoughts right now. Obviously, be organized. Again, be organized with your schoolwork. Like, I know that is hard. Trust me, I wasn't organized the first term. I had to catch up in second term. Keep all, like, I know that with me, I use my laptop a lot for classes, like psychology and sociology. Most of my notes are online. Like, almost everything is online. And then with economics, I write my notes to that, because you can't really type with economics the same way like you would with psychology and sociology. Like, all my subjects are essay based. But again, let me not go off track. I'll get back to my subjects. But just be organized. Like, have folders for everything. And also pick if you're going to do your things online or in person. Don't push yourself to do things online because everybody else is doing online. If you do better writing, write. It doesn't make you look different. Like, if you find it easier to write in class, write in class. I type quicker than I write, so that's why I tend to type. And I just prefer to type when I'm in class and then go over my notes. And if I want to write it down when I'm at home, I write it down when I'm at home. But pick one and don't mix them up, because it can get very confusing if you're mixing between typing and writing and typing and writing. So with economics, I write everything, and then sociology and psychology, I type everything. And obviously your teachers are going to give you worksheets and stuff like that, but have a folder where you keep all of that and have them organized as well. And if you want, scan them and put it in a folder on your laptop. And yeah, what else? Study. Back to studying. Don't fall behind. I'm not saying don't have a social life or don't go out or don't, but then know how to balance it. Like, just after school, just put all your stuff together. And if you know, like with me, I won't lie, I was a bit behind in the first term. You get a bit carried away, especially when you're boarding. A lot of things happen. But then by second term, you should have your stuff together. Like, you should know when to study. You should have yourself organized. And you should just be like a bit more... Because mocks, they're not that deep. They're deep, don't get me wrong, but they're not that deep. Again, the transition between A-levels and GCSEs, guys, I I know I jump from topic to topic. I'm sorry if this is hard to keep up. And I know this is going to be a long video. Oh my god, sorry. But the transition between A levels and GCSEs or IGCSEs. Personally, I took IGCSEs. So I don't care what anybody says. IGCSEs is harder than GCSEs. I'm not saying that makes you better for doing IGCSEs or it makes you less than for doing GCSEs. It's just the facts. But if you did IGCSEs and you're an international student and you're coming from a country like me, who obviously did year 11 in Nigeria, and they push you in Nigeria, you don't get that when you come to the UK. You don't get that push. You don't get that, like, again, people are not as competitive, which can make you fall off, I won't lie. But then people are like, teachers don't push you as much. They won't chase you up as much. They're not as competitive. So when you get here, it's gonna be like when A-level work hits you, it's gonna be like, it's not that much harder than it was for IGCSEs. But I know for GCSEs, from what I've seen, it is gonna be a bigger jump. Like you're gonna feel it more. It's gonna be more workload, all of that. But then even if you do IGCSE, you still feel that. But then I feel like it's easier for you to get accustomed to it. But then even with GCSEs, you get accustomed to it. Don't get me wrong. Like by the 4th week, you would have balanced it out. Like it's gonna hit you, but then again, I will say A-levels is not for the weak. A-levels is not easy. It's not. I'm saying this now. It is not easy. Like, don't think you can finesse it because you cannot. You cannot. People have tried before you and they have failed. I'm sorry. Like, with year 12, it's... Obviously, enjoy year 12. Year 12 is not going to be... I'm not going into year 13, and year 13 is about to be way harder. Like, I'm mentally having to prepare myself for that. But... like with year 12, have fun, enjoy yourself, don't fall too behind. Obviously, keep up. You can fall behind a bit and then catch up, but then don't let it be you're catching up at the end of the year when you have mocks. That's a bit much. Make sure you're keeping up with every assessment, because at the end of the day, every grade matters. Like, because you want your predicted grades to be good for unis, so you should not be failing in the first term. I'm sorry, you should not be failing in the first term, because it doesn't get easier. So at least push yourself to an extent to keep up with your work to an extent. You feel me? I keep forgetting what I'm saying. Sorry. But with A-levels, year 12 is going to be... Again, with borders, there's so much freedom in year 12. From coming from your home to going to boarding for the first time in year 12, there's going to be a lot more freedom. You're going to have a lot of new friends. You're going to want to go out. And you should. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to say where I live. I'm not going to say where my school is. That's a bit sketch. So I'm going to finish this topic and then go to my subjects. So the last tip I can give you for those going into A-levels or boarding as an international student: be kind. Just be a nice person. There's no reason for you to be mean. And I won't lie, I've made mistakes. Like, I'm not a perfect human being. There are definitely mistakes I made in the beginning of year 12 that I'm not proud of. And I made throughout year 12 that I'm not proud of. But then again, you're learning, you're young. Like, obviously now I'm 17. When I first went to A-levels, I was basically freshly 16. And I know I'm younger than people in my year. But, like, you're still growing. Like, you're gonna make mistakes and you're gonna have to learn from them. I know that I made mistakes. I definitely like tried to fit in a bit at the beginning, but then towards the end, just be yourself. Again, you live with these people. Like, just don't be kind, don't be mean. Again, I emphasize that. Don't be mean or rude to anyone. Like, it's not worth it. But yeah, I know my friends are gonna make fun of me for saying this, but yeah. So now we're moving on to, guys, my chair keeps squeaking. I'm sorry. Guys, we're moving on to my subjects. So I take economics, psychology, and sociology. And I will tell you this now for free. If you love your mental health and you love sleeping well at night and not having your hand ache, I do not advise you to take sociology. I say this now. I do not advise you to take sociology. Again, I'm a big sociology hater. I do take the subject. And again, it is interesting to an extent. But at the point I'm at now, it's really, really boring. I'm sorry. really good sociology teachers. As much as I dislike the subject, my teachers definitely make sure that we're getting tests back to back, so we're not falling behind on every topic. Like, if you know you have a test coming up, you're gonna study that topic. So at least me, that's how I was raised. If you have a test, you study. I know that's not for everybody, but if I know, okay, like there's families and households at education, if we're getting assessments on that, then I'm keeping up with it. I'll study for the assessment, then we'll have it. And then I obviously don't forget the information, because again, it's an essay subject. So it's basically like history. But I think apparently history is way worse. I'm not going to use that, but like, you're going to have to remember dates. You're going to have to remember laws. You're going to have to remember facts, theories. There's so much to remember in sociology. Sociology is so much content. I will tell you that for free. So, like, again, I'm a sociology hater, but it's really not that bad. Like, it's hard to like get in the groove of sociology. Like, it was definitely my hardest subject this year. Like, it was one I struggled with the most. But then towards the end, because again, I had been pushed so much at the beginning, I started getting used to it by third term. So yeah, with psychology, I really enjoy psychology. That's what I plan on doing in university, so I kind of have to enjoy it. And yeah, it's also a bit of content. I will say, keep up with psych. It's a bit of content. Like, I definitely fell behind in psych, but I had to catch up. But then again, because I enjoy it, I didn't mind catching up. Like, psych is really interesting if you enjoy the subject. Like, again, it's kind of a bit of science. It's also a lot of theories and psychologists and experiments and all of that. But if you, again, pick subjects you enjoy. Like, I know it's a bit late for those in year 11, but don't do subjects that you don't think you're gonna enjoy, because these are subjects you're gonna have to spend hours studying. So why would you punish yourself by doing something you don't enjoy? So yeah, with psychology, that's probably my favorite subject. And yeah, it's keep up with it and use physics and maths tutor is your best friend for psychology and economics. I haven't got into economics yet, but that is your best friend. Physics and maths tutor. Like, use all. It's free as well. There's no harm in using it. Use it. YouTube videos, watch them. Watch all of them. And yeah, also use the resources your teachers give you. Ask your teachers questions. They're your teachers for a reason. Don't let them sit there and like they're your teachers. Like, I know sometimes you don't want to, but if you need to, ask them questions and ask for resources, because they're teaching you for a reason. You're their students. Again, they don't want you to fail. So yeah, economics. I took economics IGCSEs, yeah. I got an A, and I enjoy economics. It makes me feel smart, I won't lie. Taking economics is like, I feel so smart when I'm in conversation. I understand what's going on in the economy. Like, I'm just like, yeah, I know what's going on in the world. Like, so economics makes me feel smart, and keep up with it. Economics, again, you have to keep up with the news. You have to do some of your own reading to an extent. It's definitely not an easy subject. I would never paint economics as easy. There's also math involved. You're gonna have to learn equations. They're not hard equations, but you're gonna have to learn quite a few of like formulas and calculations. And it's also a lot of content. It can be very confusing, because the thing with economics is you can't, how would I say this? You can't really waffle, because you have to, but you also can't really waffle, because you have to have like a chain of things. Like, this will lead to this, to lead to this, to lead to this, to lead to lead blah 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 to lead to this. And it's like you need to do all that chain and then give examples, real world examples, and then you're just putting in a lot of information and then dumping in the paper. So I enjoy economics just because, again, like I said, it makes me feel smart. But use physics and maths tutor for economics. It will be your best friend. Watch video. Economics Dow, that man on YouTube, a beautiful tutor. Use him. He's honestly what pushed me through my economics mocks. Please use him, utilize him. He's free. Please, guys, I'm telling you this for now for free. Like, economics can be really interesting. So as much as it can be a lot sometimes, it can be really interesting. And just don't fall behind on it. I'm not a perfect student. I know I'm talking like I'm a perfect student, so I'm really not. I've made mistakes, and I need to be on my grind this year. And even this summer, like I start school in a week. It's Sunday. I start school in a week from today. I don't know when I'm going to post this. I'll post this sometime during this week. I think this video is going to be like 20 minutes. I'm sorry. But, yeah, I saw school in a week, and I have some catch up I even need to do. Like, I plan on going over things. Before, let me end, like, my whole school aspect of this, like, schoolwork and subjects talk. At the end of year 12, after your mocks, I know you're going to think, oh, yeah, they're over. Yeah, fun times. You study for them. You can't forget what you learned in year 12 because they don't go over it. Like, I know that from what I've heard, I haven't started year 13 yet, but they're not going to go over. We're starting all new content next year. Like, you finished AS and you're starting A2. So all these things are gonna get harder. It only gets harder after year 12. Like, it's gonna get so much harder. Like, you have to prepare yourself for that. Like, I'm preparing myself for that. Again, I have not done this yet, but I've had to do research myself. That's why I'm making this YouTube video, because I know I've watched people that have made videos like this, if you feel me. So you're gonna have to, I know I had some faults, like things I didn't fully get when I was in year 12, and I've had to kind of go over them this summer to make sure I understand them before I go back. Because if you don't get them now, when are you going to get them? They're not going to teach you again, and it's only going to get harder and more complicated. So make sure you're up to date and you have everything together when you're done with year 12, if you feel me. So yeah, that's the end of it for school talk. What else do I have to talk about? Personal statements, work experience. Your schools really help you with both of those. Do I need to talk about that? I should. Your personal statement, again, in year 12, people didn't tell me this before I came. Your personal statement is only the last 2 years. It is year 13 and year 12. You do not need anything from year 11, year 10, year 9, year 8, year 7. That does not count. So maybe you can push to some extent year 11, but they don't care about what you did in year 11. It's mostly what you've done this year and what you're going to do in year 13. So if you can get involved in school, like volunteer. I know I didn't volunteer that much, but because I'm in boarding, sometimes boarding kind of forces us to volunteer. So, but volunteer, if you can, sign up for student body things like student representative roles, if you feel me, like president, or, and even if you don't get the president, at least you can say you ran. Like president, I know there are a lot of mental health, like, how will I say this? I'm forgetting the words. Sorry, I'm completely blanking. But I ran for head girl in boarding, and thank God I got it. And that is not why I ran. I did not run for my personal statement. I will emphasize that I did not run for my personal statement. But it is a good thing to put on your personal statement. I would be stupid to say it's not. You get me? But I genuinely do really like my school. Like, and my friends in my new school. So that's why I ran for head girl, because, guys, this is not my speech. Why am I ranting about this? Because I just wanted to make boarding a good place for everyone, but that's real cringe of me, isn't it? Let me shut up. But yeah. Again, year 12 is your time to, let me not say, you can't take too many mental health days. I'm going back to year 12. But I'm going to say I definitely took some days for my mental health. And it probably took too many. But if you can and you really need it, take it. You can't kill yourself. Don't kill yourself because of A-levels. And I know, I got really, really, like, down and in the dumps in December or winter time. Like, around that time, I was just so sick. I was just so done with life. Again, I think it was like the winter. I think I got a bit seasonally depressed. But yeah, if you really need to take a break, take a break. And what else? What else do I need to talk about, guys? Outfits. I can't lie, guys. With outfits, it's cold most of the time in this country. Like, or not hot. So I know at the beginning of the year, I definitely put effort into my outfits. I definitely made a YouTube video about my friends picking my outfits for a week. And like, I love dressing up. Like, I love looking good for myself. One thing about me is I'm going to make an outfit for myself. But then if I'm not feeling good, then I'm not going to want to make an outfit. So at the end of the first time, I started wearing sweats. Again, everyone is wearing sweats. Nobody cares about what you're wearing. Unless you're wearing the same thing 5 days in 1 week. Then that's a bit worrisome. Again, practice personal hygiene. Shower. I beg you. Shower at least once a day. At least. I've heard stories. Someone told me they only shower 3 times in a week. That's scary. I'm sorry. That's scary. Shower at least once a day. Unless you will stink. What else? Sorry, I'm very passionate about this topic because it's definitely worrisome about the youth of nowadays. But what else? Oh yeah, with the outfits. Just get basics. Like, I'm not, just have things you can mix and match. And again, I definitely have too many clothes. I love to look nice, like I said. So I was gonna say you should have at least 10 outfits, like full outfits that you can wear for 2 weeks. And then with me, again, I'm a bit dramatic. I'm a bit extra. If I wear an outfit 1 week, I'm not gonna wear it next week. I've done it before, probably because I just couldn't be bothered. But I love to really space on my outfits. So yeah. And if I'm dressed real nice, it's probably because I'm just feeling myself that day. But yeah, just get some sweats, flares, crop tops, hoodies. Yeah, I'm also really excited for Black Friday because I'm gonna go shopping. Black Friday is in 2 months? November. Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of the wrap for my vlog. Some tips about year 12. And yeah, how I plan on being on my grind this year. Am I done? Guys, I'm really trying to think if there's anything left for me to say. Again, I know I love to chat. Guys, God will let me post this video because I've made videos like this before that I've just never ended up posting. But I feel like I don't care. Like, I really don't care what people are thinking of me at this point in my life because you're not paying my bills. I'm sorry. And this is for fun. This is like a personal diary for me. It's so that like I can look back and be like, oh yeah, this was me at different stages in my life. And entertaining people. Because why the fudge not? Again, I wish I could ban my family from watching my videos. But I know some of my cousins follow me. And I doubt they're sitting down to watch my videos. But they know I have this account. So, what else? Relationships. I can't lie. I didn't have any. And I have no shame in saying I didn't have any. Like, there's no point in it for me because I don't like dealing with men's BS. Like, me personally, I don't have time or energy for anybody that's not willing to. Let's not get into that. Because why am I talking about that right now? I'm just saying, like, I one thing about me, I'm the friend that will be like, if they come tell me something about him, like he did something stupid, I'll be like, break up with him. But not because I hate him, but just because I don't have the time or the energy to keep up with that myself. So I don't want my friends to keep up with it. But then I'm not gonna like hate on them for staying with them. You feel me? Guys, I'm going really off topic right now, aren't I? But what I was talking about. Guys, I think I definitely have a short attention span. Because I can sit down and talk on and on and on. But I'm going to jump from topic to topic. I'm so proud of myself for staying relatively on topic with this video. And this video is going to be so bloody long. But yeah. What else did I talk about? My faith. Guys, keep up with God. Keep up with God. Don't fall behind. If you need to, listen to music. If you need to, like, again, with A-levels, my school does not require I go to church every Sunday. I know some schools do. But it doesn't mean that because you want to go to church every Sunday, you shouldn't keep up with God. If you can, still listen to gospel, read your Bible. It's very important to read your Bible. This is again because I'm a Christian. I'll talk about Christianity. With Islam, I can't speak on that. Sorry. I can't speak on other religions. I can only speak on Christianity because my Lord God is my savior. But yeah. Guys, I'm really trying to prepare myself for year 13 because it's about to be so much. personal statements as well. I've started my personal statement. I haven't finished it yet. I'm trying to get it together soon, but there's gonna be so much work to do, and just gonna have to push through because I'm a child of success. Me. Omo Yoruba. Success. A star, A star, A star. In Jesus' name, amen. But yeah. I think that's the end of this video, guys. I feel like I'm just going on and on and on, and I'm gonna have to edit this. And I don't know who's gonna sit down and watch this whole video. If you did, much love to you. Like, subscribe, share with a friend, you know. But guys, I'm sorry for that. But I don't know what else to say. Thank you for watching. Bye. I'll try and be more active, or at least post videos that I can do. I can't make mad promises like I'm gonna do grand big videos, but if I can do some more sit down videos, or like just like, I don't know, advice videos, you can ask me questions. I don't know, guys, tell me what you want me to post. I don't know what to do, but I'll do some research again. I get that this is my responsibility, not your guys's. But like, subscribe, follow, check my other socials, follow my TikTok, my Instagram as well. Guys, I had a stalker. Okay, wait. That's the story for another day. Okay, bye.